Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Eddie and today we're going to be talking about the 2025 Jeep Wagoneer. Now I'm getting my information from an article from Car and Driver written by Mr. Jonathan Ramsey. As always, I have the link everything I show you in the description below. So let's get to it and what's what. Now, long story short, this thing is expensive. It's like $82,000. Let that sink in for 2 seconds. $82,000. Now that kind of gives you an idea of what's going on. You can see it, like, at least from my neck of the woods, it shows you like this car is for sale for 48,000, 60. I mean, the prices do vary, and the resale value is but obviously there's a different. This is a Wagoneer S, but anyhow, this is obviously top of the line. So let's get to the specs. And before we look at the pictures, let's look at the specs. We're going to scroll all the way down, look at the specs. And here we are saying the 2025 Jeep Wagoneer Series 3 Super 4x4. And vehicle type is front engine, all-wheel drive, 8-passenger, 4-door wagon. And the key is on 8-passenger because a lot of people want to get it because it can carry a lot of people. Saying the price, base as tested at $82,535. And then there's a slash saying 86,120, and the option rear seat video group 1. It gives you USB video USB port, Amazon Fire Stick TV built in, dual 10.1 inch second row video screens. Well, that's a waste of money. Everybody got their phone, so I don't. Yeah, I think, okay, from the get-go, I'll let you know the people got their phone, so get an iPad. Anyway, so it's almost 3,200. What is it? $2,595 for that option. Yeah, this is okay. Not judging, but if you want it, have fun. Anyways, I would definitely not spend that much money on that. Anyway, so next, 8-passenger seating package, 40 split tilt and slide, second row bench seat with manual recline, first row floor console. What is this? 7,650 pound gross vehicle weight rating. Sheesh. And okay, $595. Mopar. I mean, that's basically all the people in it. That's how much capacity this car can carry. Mopar interior protection package, all season floor mats, and yeah, they do that with every car. That's about $400. And the engine is twin turbocharger, intercooled, dual overhead cam, 24 valve, inline 6, aluminum block, and head direct fuel injection. And the power 424 at 5,200 RPM, and the torque at 3,500 you get maximum torque, which is 468 foot-pound of torque at 3,500. The transmission is 8-speed automatic. And how's the chassis? Front to rear control arm, multi-link, and ventilated disc brake everywhere. The tires, you get 285, 45, 22. Massive tire. You get, of course, mud and snow. That's what the M plus S is, mud and snow. That's basically all season. And the dimensions, I'm not even roll the dimension. It's a big machine. Wheelbase is 123 inches. That's from wheel to wheel. From the hub. If you look at the wheel and look at the hub in the center and the wheel and you measure that, that's the wheelbase. Anyway, you can Google it. Length, well, it's a big machine. Length, width, height. I mean, let's look at the weight. Curb weight is 6,129 pounds. That's a big machine. 0 to 60, 5.3 seconds, doesn't really matter. Quarter mile, I don't care about these things. It's, put it this way, what I care about is probably like from 50 to 60. What is this? Okay, that's something like freeway. You're passing at 3.6 seconds. So it's yeah, a top speed 114 miles an hour. I mean, geez, I mean, if you're doing 100 miles, oh my God, I don't want to think about it. You're risking your life and everybody in that thing. I've driven that thing, by the way. We rented it. We went for my neck of the woods, you know, SoCal, and we went all the way to Utah. It was expensive. Yep, that thing was not cheap, but it's massive. It's comfortable. It's pretty chill. Like it has a lot of power. But yeah, it's I don't know. I wouldn't buy it. It eats gas. It drinks gas. Speaking of drinking gas, it gives you the skid. Braking is 70 to 0 on 207 feet. If he's panic braking, this thing, I just says swerving it out of the way. You ain't stopping. We're not playing. You don't play the stopping game with this. You do your best to slow down. Road holding 75 G skid pad. It's irrelevant. Do not turn the wheel too much. Anyway, so fuel economy is 18 mpg. On the freeway, it was 22 mpg. They're doing 75 miles an hour, and highway range is 580 miles. That's a huge fuel tank. And EPA saying it's 1916 by 23. That's kind of close to what Car and Driver got. So what are they saying about it in Car and Driver? They're saying basically the interior is kind of flimsy. It's big, but he's still not going to be able to fit, 8 grown adults without some sacrifices. That's basically what they're getting into. But then they're saying there's some rattle noises. That's been like the general thing going on with Stellantis. They're saying the quality control dropped a little bit. Although Stellantis are doing good as a company, their shares are going up. They're making money. The owners are making money. It just, as far as the product, they're saying the product quality is not as good, but it is what it is. Let's look at interior photo, because people can complain about the interior, but it's fine. A huge armrest. It's a huge car. I'm not a big fan of that steering wheel. I kind of like a T steering wheel, but again, with this car, it's just doesn't really matter. You're gonna be driving a little with one hand. You hold one finger, and that's what you need to do. Oh yeah, you get the iPad in the center. Nothing really special. The buttons here. Nothing really amazing. Nothing really catches your eye. As far as off-road, I don't know. I didn't take it off-road. I'm pretty sure it has some off-road capability, but it's for its weight. I don't know. I don't think you're gonna buy this car to do off-road. I think this car is gonna be mainly used for chauffeuring people. And that's the interior. Sweet. That kind of reminds me of BMW. You started that thing in the center console, and you turn and you select. Again, I mean, it's I would not get these things. You don't need them. I don't think anybody's ever going to be using these. They probably have their own iPad or their phone to be using. But okay, there you go. That's the climate in the rear. Because remember, this is the top of the trim model. So you get a couple of USBs and USCs, and kind of nice. And there you go. That's the center seat. And well, that's the middle row, and then you have this row in the back, and that's when you get your 8 people. And of course, you want more space, you got to fold the seats back. But that's a decent amount. There you go, they're folding them back, and now you can put a lot of things. This becomes a van. And yeah, those TVs, I'm not get them. But it's nice, it folds all the way back. And let's see what people are saying about it, because I've been interested now reading about the comments of what people have been saying. Because for me personally, would I buy it? Heck no, I would not buy it. I would lease it. I would buy it. 82,000. Jeez, no. I would get, if I want to get something that massive, I would get the Ford. That's what I would get. Literally the Ford van, and it's just massive. It's beautiful. You can for a bunch of people. You don't have to get the one with the higher roof. I think that one would be a better option if you want to carry a bunch of people. Also, I've driven that. It's fantastic. I love that one a lot. You sit high, and it's literally like the Amazon truck, basically. You don't have to get the one with extended roof, but if you do, it's awesome because you can walk in the back of the van. It's literally a camper. Gorgeous. And it's technically the same as this. The same weight is the same thing, except the tires are not as big, so more economical on tires and more economical in general because it's not 4x4. Although this one you're probably going to run in rear-wheel drive unless you engage 4x4, but it doesn't mention anything about that. And the transmission, the Ford had a 10-speed, I believe it was a 10-speed automatic, not mistaken. I can double check that, but anyway, we're talking about the Jeep, so let's see what the comments. And saying 2025 Jeep Wagoneer, this is from Cygnus. And saying 2025 Jeep Wagoneer sales through June 30th is 11,055 compared to 24,213 for the same period in 2024. Nice. Saying this SUV need to have its price lowered by some $10,000. You don't have to do it. It's just literally in 1 year will drop the value. But I agree. It's not something that much. And saying if you're shopping for value, better get the regular Wagoneer. If you're going grand, you might as well go all in and get the Series 3. I totally agree. That's an excellent comment by Band9239 is because I totally agree with that. If you're buying a car, you either get the base. I love the base model because I think I get the most value in the base model. But if you getting usually the middle model is because they're trying to always get you up. It's all sales pitch, right? The car is designed by engineers, but at the end of the day, the price is done by salesmen. And the point is always trying to get you to get the next upgrade, the next thing, and might as well go all the way because if you want to get those components that are on the higher tier, that costs you more if you buy them individually. But if you buy them pre-assembled, it makes more sense, especially when you're going to finance the whole price of the car instead of just buying them separately. Whether that would be, I don't know, backup camera or something, which is right now it's all standard, but I'm just coming up with a stupid example. Folding mirrors, for example, whatever. Anyway, so what else we have? We have 2022 with a Hemi 5.7. He loves it. That's awesome. I'm not gonna read that. I'm just gonna call him Bob. Bob. Bob said we have a 2022 with a Hemi 5.7, and we just love it. I added we because I'm pretty sure Bob. I hope he has somebody. He said we. Yeah, Bob has a we. Oh man, Eddie, you don't make any sense. Anyway, it's been a great vehicle and value. I'm gonna add the word value. Ours isn't fancy, base series 1 to 4-wheel drive, but we really like it. Awesome, good for you. I agree, and that's nice. It hasn't broken down. That's good. And the rest, just goes around saying, some people saying it's awesome, it's so. I like it, I don't like it, and they're saying it's for the interior. There you go. This guy is talking about it. Auto Insider saying a lot of this seems like choices made if you think about black interior are dur, and they are, or a different color. Okay, cool. No one is mentioning about any issues with reliability, which is awesome. I'm kind of happy with that. Although it does get mentioned. They mentioned there was some rattles. Car and Driver mentioned there was some rattles. If you look at the article, which again, go ahead and read it, but there you go. So it says some low rent cabin material, body on frame jiggles. Yeah, we don't want jiggles. By the way, the Ford did jiggle. The Ford did jiggle and squiggles, but I did not care because I love that thing. That thing was literally like a house on wheels. Yeah, and I honestly, let's be realistic. You're not gonna put 8 people in here. I've driven long distance, and it gets. Yeah, there were 8. There were 6 of us. 2 kids. So, yeah. So it was 7. God, I missed one. Okay, but there were 2 kids involved. Okay, so the kids were here, just messing about. One would jump here, but it was still felt kind of cramped. The Ford was way more chill. The Ford had a little more space. So yeah, there you go. I think most likely most people are going to be driving in a configuration where it's just like a regular SUV, and those rear seats are only going to be utilized. Those seats in the back I think they're only going to be utilized when you have extra company. Most of the time it's going to be those seats and these seats, and the rest are going to be folded. I believe. That's my assumption, because they're okay. As I say, they're not comfortable, but they really take a space. And if you have that many people, they probably have some luggage with them if you're traveling. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. I do. I like it. I like big SUVs. They're nice, but I don't know. I'm the kind of guy. If you're gonna go all the way, go all the way. If you want to get something that big, I would get something a little bit bigger and literally like that Ford bus. I think it's very comfortable, but if you don't want to get a bus, you just want to get a car that, go to Costco, get groceries, and you can haul a lot of stuff with it. And when it snows, it can go up snow. I'm pretty sure this thing could do it. Let me know what you think, as always, in the comments below. And take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.